Hola, hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am going to make a berry crumble. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates. And the girls are here. Right, Kyla is gonna pop in with her eye. And I have my corn and rice casserole that's actually cauliflower rice and cheese. I have a green bean casserole on the stove. My husband has prepared Cornish hens inside here. And the girls are currently making some deviled eggs. And the girls made some traditional mac and cheese with real pasta. All right. So here we go. This is our dessert tonight. Tell me what you're having. What's on your menu today? And what is on your menu that's high protein, low carb? And then what are you having for dessert that might be high protein, low carb, or just low carb? I have a frozen berry mix that I'm using, and I'm using a 3.5 cups of it. A frozen berry mix, 3.5 cups. It has blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And I'm going to add to this a 1/4 cup of monk fruit, but I normally would use allulose monk fruit, but I don't have that. So I got just Lakanto monk fruit. I ran out when I made the cheese muffins. So I want to get these well mixed with my 1/4 cup of sweetener. There's 1/4 cup. And then this is like, my husband used to grow up eating a lot of, for Thanksgiving, he ate sugar, a peach cobbler, but like pouring canned peaches with cake mix and stuff in it. So this is what I created to replace that is low carb and doesn't spike blood sugar in the same way. Because it doesn't have added sugar, just the sugar from the berries. Now I have, you can use a longer pan, or you can use this is an 8x8. This is what we had left because we're using everything else for the Cornish hens, and I already have stuff in the other ones. So this is an 8x8, but you could also use a 9x13. It'll just be different in terms of how thick it is. So I'm going to use this 8x8. I used butter to grease it. You can use coconut oil. You could even use avocado oil, but I didn't really want that flavor on here. So I'm using, my husband doesn't like coconut oil. So I used butter, which I think actually would be amazing. And I want to get this extra, these are frozen berries. So I wanted to get this extra sweetener that didn't stick out of here. Kylie is right here. All right. Now I am going to just flatten this so that it's all one level. I'm going to kind of move the strawberries around so they're evenly spread out and not just one person gets strawberries. All right. Now we're going to do the mixture that is the crumble part is going to be mixed in a separate bowl. Tell me where you're watching from. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video. If you like a crumble type dessert, put like it in the comments. If you don't like it, put leave it in the comments. And would you could use this with just strawberries. If you use just strawberries, I would use fresh strawberries and cut them. But if you could use it with just blueberries, just blackberries, or the combination like I'm doing. I like the berry. What would you do? Would you do a mix or would you do a combo? Now we're going to mix our crumble part. So we're going to take a cup of almond flour. And we are going to mix it with the other 1/4 cup of our sweetener.
What? No.
And now we are going to mix this around. So who's still cooking or who already finished cooking? Tell me still cooking in the comments or not yet if you're not started yet. Or maybe you live in California. Or maybe you already finished and you guys are just enjoying the food, or you're cleaning up. I don't know. Where are you at in your process? If you are eating Thanksgiving food with anyone, where are you at? So now I have my sweetener all mixed into my flour, and now I just have 2 more ingredients to add, but 1 more to this part. So now I'm adding 3 tablespoons of melted butter into here. 3 tablespoons of melted butter.
Okay, that's all.
And now I am going to mix my green beans so that I make sure that they don't burn. They're good though, I think, actually. All right. Now I'm going to mix this until it becomes like crumbs. Uh-oh, someone's behind me. Someone's behind me. I can't see the person though. Oh, I see Carolina. All right, so I'm gonna keep mushing and mixing. The goal is crumbs. So I don't want to make it into like a ball. I want to make it into crumbs. And it will do that. That will be the result. But I got to keep kind of pressing it together so that the moisture can fit. I don't even know. Did you see him?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see him. I didn't even see him. If you saw him, my husband, Joe, put saw him in the comments. If you didn't see him, put missed him in the comments. I missed him. I didn't see him. I had my head down. But I knew he was behind me. I didn't see him show up on the camera. All right, so see how there's a bunch of crumbs? That's the goal. We want these to be in a bunch of different crumbs. And these are amazingly delicious crumbs. And now we are going to crumb this over the top of our berries. So we're going to like pour it, but crumb it. We're going to spread it. That's maybe the word I'm looking for. Spread it over the top of our berries. Spread, 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 spread. And as evenly, obviously, as possible. You want all the berries to be connected to some of this crumbness. All right. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you are in your cooking. Have you finished eating? Started eating? Cleaning up? Not yet. Cooked? Not yet cooking? Not cooking? Maybe you're going out. What are you doing? If you are in the U.S. and you're celebrating Thanksgiving with anyone, even if it's with yourself. All right, now I've got some pieces that are getting a little bit stuck, so I'm going to kind of undo them, make them a little bit crumbly still. And I am almost done getting the crumble on the top. All right, now it's still there. I still have like this much more. Look. All right, maybe I'll do it this way so you can see the progress. There's like some little parts over here, some little parts from over here. Zariah said she's making the egg sauce. She's making the fillings for the deviled eggs. We used our Instapot for our deviled eggs today. I like that now that I learned how to do that. I don't want to make my deviled eggs I don't want to boil my eggs any other way. It's just easier. It's 5, 5, 5. 5 in pressure cook, 5 in fast release with, or like cook, don't release it yet. And then 5 minutes in an egg bath. And they come off pretty well. Like the girls did it. And I didn't actually watch them, but they were able to get almost all of them off really easily. They didn't tell me of any difficulties. So they may have been, but they didn't tell me about them. All right, last ingredient. And then the oven needs to be preheated to 350 degrees. And then this is going to cook for 22 to 25 minutes. You want it to be like sizzling. Now we're going to use 3 ounces of cream cheese, and we want to cut it in like little slivers so that the whole entire thing is covered with little chunks of cream cheese.
I don't think we got it.
And I'll show you. So it can be slices like this.
Can I open the cranberries, Mom?
Por favor. Gracias por recordar. We are having cranberries, which is not. We are not making our own cranberries. So they're obviously not low carb.
See, guys, I love these things.
So we have 2 things that are not low carb in our menu. So I am just making little strips of cream cheese. This is 3 ounces of cream cheese. And I might need to reposition. Hopefully not. I'm trying to kind of gauge where... But it may have been smarter. It's just that I'm a little impatient at the moment. But if you cut these in half, it's going to be, I think, better. Because it'll cover more. You'll be able to kind of spread it out differently. But we'll see. This actually might be really good. So tell me again, what are you eating? Do you have anything on your menu that is high protein or low carb? And it's better, okay? And have you already eaten, or have you already cooked, or are you cleaning up? How was it? Who are you spending time with today? Who are you connecting with today? Who are you making feel seen, heard, and valued?
Put the eggs, the sauce in the eggs.
This is buena idea. All right. So now I did actually do well. This was good. I would recommend now that you cut this way. It fit. So now I'm going to go this way in the in-between part, and then I'm going to add a little bit more because I have a little bit still extra. So after I finish these last one, and then when you serve this, you can serve it in like little like ramekins, or on a plate, it's fine. And you serve it with a spatula that you can just scoop it up and cut a portion to serve. All right, so now I'm just putting it in this holes.
In this holes?
You are putting it in the holes. I'm putting my cream cheese in the holes, the remainder pieces in the holes in between these, the remaining pieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the remaining pieces in between the cream cheese spaces. And then we just put it in the oven and let it cook. So we're gonna do that after our Cornish hens go out. So while we're eating, this is gonna be cooking. If you are someone who's cooking for today, who taught you how to like time everything? Or did you learn it as you became older? What was your process?
We got ice cream too.
Oh yeah, I have some Rebel ice cream. Really excited for that. That's not going to go on top of this, but it's going to be, for some time, it's going to be really good. All right, now I have used all of my cream cheese, and it looks so pretty. There's Joe. This time he was not so much of a surprise. All right, we're done. Look how delicious. I actually think this is a good size, 8 by 8. I would go with this size again. 8 by 8 Pyrex, or baking something you can bake it in. Have a wonderful day from my house, and connection to your kitchen, full of gratitude, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.